Science 3, Quarter 1, Week 3. Science Process Skills. Revise K-12 curriculum with me, teacher KMT. Good day, kids! Today, we will learn about science process skills. Day 1.
Objective.
At the end of the lesson, you should be able to describe observing a science process skill. Activating prior knowledge. Let's play a game. 4 picks, 1 word. Let's start. What is the answer? Good job! Senses. What is the answer? Great! Objects. What is the answer? Good job! Events or natural events. What is the answer? Great! Equipment. What is the answer? Awesome! Activities. What are common to objects, natural events, science equipment, and science activities? Good job! All of these are observable, and senses are used to observe these things. Try to answer. Number 1. What sense or senses did you use to come up with the correct answer? Number 2. How did you do that? Number 3. What are you doing when you are using your senses? What skill is used in performing simple science activities? Lesson purpose or intention to be guided by your actual teacher. Lesson language practice to be guided by your actual teacher. Now let's learn the following terms. Number 1, science is a subject that helps you communicate, think, and solve problems better. Number 2, scientist is a person who is an expert in science. Number 3, learner is a person who is getting knowledge or new skill. Number 4, skills. These are abilities to do something. These are developed through practice. Number 5, process is a series of steps done to make something happen. Reading the key idea or STEM. How is observing done? To gather more information and be able to answer the question based on evidence, let's do an activity. This part of the activity is to be guided by our actual teacher. Developing understanding of the key idea or STEM to be guided by our actual teacher. For this part, let us understand that in observing, we use our senses to gather information about an object, event, or situation. Observing means using your senses like sight, hearing, touch, smell, and sometimes taste to gather information about the world around you. It's one of the most important skills scientists use to learn and discover new things. Deepening understanding of the key idea or STEM to be guided by our actual teacher. Kids, remember, in observing, it is important to engage the senses, focus into details, and take down notes. Observing is the most basic science process skill, and it is needed in applying more complex skills. Thus, it is important to observe correctly. Making generalizations and abstractions. How is observing done? Great! Through the use of senses like sight, smell, hearing, taste, and touch, the skill of observing can be done. Is observing helpful to our daily lives? Awesome! Yes, by observing, we can gather information about objects, events, activities, situations, and about the world around us. What is the importance of doing a correct observation? Good job! It helps us know what is happening. If we look carefully, we don't make mistakes. observation using only one sense? Yes or no, and why? Great! Yes, we can. But it's better to use more senses so we can understand more things. Evaluating learning. Fill in the blanks using the following terms: information, observe, observing, senses, and sight. Now let's fill in the blanks. The most basic science process skill is observing. We use it in our daily lives and it is important in applying more complex science process skills. When we observe, we use our senses. Among these are the sense of hearing, touch, smell, sight, and taste. Through this skill, we can gather information from around us. Day 2. Objective. At the end of the lesson, the learners should be able to describe predicting as a science process skill. Activating prior knowledge. Activity. Look around. Look around the classroom and give observations. Here are sample answers. The clock is ticking loudly. The books are neatly stacked on the shelf. I hear birds chirping outside. Now, you know that in observing, you use your senses to gather information around us. It is the most basic science process skill and it is needed in applying other more complex skills. This part of the activity is to be guided by your actual teacher. Lesson purpose or intention, to be guided by our actual teacher. Lesson language practice. Let's read. Pattern. Infer. Future. Let's try to read it in a sentence. Number 1. The picture shows a number pattern. You'll get the next number by adding 1 to the last number. Number 2. Bosco hears meow sounds behind the wall. He infers that the two cats are playing. Number 3. Artist looks in the mirror. She imagines herself becoming a doctor in the future. To continue, Match the terms in column A to the pair of synonyms in column B. Let's answer. Number 1, pattern. What is the correct answer?
Great! Letter C. Pattern has similar meaning to order and guide. Number 2, infer. What is the correct answer?
Great! Letter A. Assume, guess. And lastly, number 3, future. Good job! Letter B. Coming and tomorrow. To simplify, number 1, pattern. It also means order and guide. Number 2, infer. It also means assume and guess. Lastly, future. It can also mean coming or tomorrow. Reading the key idea or STEM. How can you tell what will happen next? This activity is to be guided by our actual teacher. Developing understanding of the key idea or STEM to be guided by our actual teacher. Let's learn that predicting is a skill using observed patterns to guess or infer what will happen in the future. How can you identify the patterns? Good job! To identify the patterns is through observations. We must use our observing skill. It is important to use the skill in observing and have good observations to be able to identify patterns and make predictions. Deepening understanding of the key idea or STEM. Fill the missing weather report on Friday next week. Let's answer! Great! Based on the observed patterns in the weather for the week, there will be light thunderstorms and rain on Friday next week. I use predicting in determining the possible weather. The weather report shows that from today, there will be light thunderstorms and rain until Thursday next week. Thus, I am inferring that the weather on Friday next week will also be the same as the days before it. Describe how you can predict what will happen next. Good job! By carefully observing and finding patterns, we can infer what happens next or what will happen in the future. Evaluating learning. Short quiz. Refer to the image of a lit candle. Suppose we keep the candle lit without covering it. Can you answer the following questions? Number 1. What could happen next? Good job! The candle would continue burning and remain lit until the wax is all used up. The flame might get bigger or smaller depending on the type and size of candle. The candle will get smaller. Number 2. Which scale did you use in telling what could happen next in the lit candle? Awesome! It's predicting. Number 3. What is predicting? Very good! Predicting is used to tell what could happen next to the lighted candle. It allows us to tell and infer what will happen to the object and in the activities, events, situations, and future. Day 3. Objective. At the end of the lesson, the learners should be able to describe measuring as a science process skill using units such as millimeter, centimeter, and meter in measurement. Activating prior knowledge. Observations using senses can be extended to using tools. Do you remember the tools and science equipment you used to determine the length of objects from your previous classes in math and science? Awesome! The ruler and meter stick. By using these tools, you can be more accurate in giving observations about the length of objects. For today, you will learn that there is a specific science process skill that involves the use of ruler and meter stick. This skill, along with observing and predicting, is used in performing simple science activities. Lesson purpose or intention: to be guided by your actual teacher. Lesson language practice. Number 1, height. The distance or gap from the top to the bottom of the box. Number 2, width. The distance or gap from one side to the opposite side of the box. Number 3, millimeter. A unit of length measurement. There are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. Take note that 1 millimeter is the smallest measurement unit on a standard ruler. Reading the key idea or STEM. How do you measure using millimeters, centimeters, and meters? Now this activity is to be guided by our actual teacher. Developing understanding of the key idea or STEM to be guided by our actual teacher. Deepening understanding of the key idea or STEM. How is measuring using units of millimeters, centimeters, and meters applied at home and in school? Where do you usually see these units? Correct! At home. Measuring using those units is applied in determining the length of my arms, the size of my waist, the size of my feet, and my height. It can also be in school. I use it in doing science, math, and art activities. Making generalizations and abstractions. How do you measure using the units of millimeters, centimeters, and meters? Very good! We have to choose the correct tools. Through the use of ruler and meter stick, we can measure objects and even body parts of people and describe length, width, height using the units of millimeters, centimeters, and meters. By correctly applying the skill of measuring, it allows us to be more accurate about our observations. Evaluating learning to be guided by our actual teacher. Day 4. Objective. At the end of the lesson, the learners should be able to describe science process skills used in performing simple science activities. Activating prior knowledge. So far, what do you know about science process skills? What else do you want to know about it? Now, your teacher may call on 3 volunteers to recap highlights of their learning from this week's Day 1 to Day 3. You may now write on the KWL chart by answering the K and W columns. Write your answers in your notebooks to be checked by your actual teacher. To continue, tell whether the picture is observing, predicting, or measuring. Let's start. Number 1. What is the correct answer? Great! Measuring. Number 2. What is the correct answer? Awesome! Observing. Number 3. What is the correct answer? Great! Predicting. Lesson purpose or intention, to be guided by our actual teacher. Lesson language practice. Do you know the following terms? Number 1, arrangement. Number 2, proficiencies. Number 3, attain. Number 4, scientific. Let's look at their synonyms. Number 1, arrangement. It can also mean ordering and positioning. Number 2, proficiencies. Similar to skills and abilities. Number 3, attain. It may also mean to get or to achieve. Lastly, scientific. It can also mean experimental and objective. Reading the key idea or STEM. What are science process skills? This activity is to be guided by your actual teacher. Developing understanding of the key idea or STEM, to be guided by our actual teacher. To emphasize, science process skills are sets of proficiencies and activities which you perform in science investigations to allow you to attain scientific knowledge and abilities. Deepening understanding of the key idea or STEM. Number 1. Are science process skills important? Why or why not? Correct! Yes, science skills are important because they help us learn about the world. They teach us how to look carefully, ask questions, try things out, predict accordingly, and understand what happens. It makes learning fun and helps us become a good thinker. Number 2, the scientists are the only ones who use the science process skills. Do you agree or disagree? Amazing! I disagree. Science process skills are not just for scientists. Kids, teachers, doctors, cooks, even people at home use them too. When we look closely at something, ask questions, try things out, or figure out what went wrong, we are already using science skills. Importance of science process skills. Number 1. These are used by scientists in conducting investigations and constructing answers to questions about the world. Number 2. By using the process skills, learners learn science in a manner similar to the way scientists conduct their investigations. Number 3. Learning can be more meaningful when learners use process skills to explore, acquire, and interpret information, which can lead to construction of their own knowledge. Number 4. These skills are not only useful in science, but are also applicable to other subjects, as well as in making decisions and solving problems daily. Making generalizations and abstractions. What are science process skills? Good job! Science process skills are the skills used in doing science activities and investigations. These consist of proficiencies such as observing, predicting, and measuring, which allows learners to attain scientific knowledge and abilities. You may now complete your KWL chart by reviewing the K and W columns and answering the question, "What I learned," in the L column, to be checked by your actual teacher. Evaluating learning. True or false? Number 1. Measuring helps improve accuracy when making observations. Is it true or false? Great! True. Number 2. The most basic science process skill is predicting. Is it true or false? Correct! False. Number 3. Science process skills are important and used in daily life. Is it true or false? Great! True. Number 4. When measuring using a ruler, align the object's edge with the edge of the ruler. Is it true or false? Good job! False. Number 5. Observing can be done using a single sense. Is it true or false? Amazing! True. Well done, kids! What have we learned today? Today, we'll learn about that science process skills are sets of proficiencies and activities we perform in science investigations to allow us to attain scientific knowledge and abilities, some of which are: number 1, observing; number 2, predicting; and number 3, measuring. Kids, thank you for listening. I hope you have learned. Please do not forget to click the like, share, and subscribe.